It's Bob and Tom This Week, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom
Trying
Show.
to make my best friend smile. That's all.
My best friend.
I can sense it. We have coming up, of course. We have the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Right now, it's a rare look at the men's room.
Can he hear himself? Can we hear him?
Pat Godwin is in the men's room. We have a camera set up in there. This is on the YouTube.
Oh, God.
Okay, Pat, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right, well, go ahead and wipe and then get going.
My pants are off.
Pat is standing at the sink.
It looks like
here
you're
in the
hovering.
Bob and Tom program.
It looks like you're hovering over a toilet. It's a little
The
bit.
sink is right here.
He's trying to get down to the mic.
I got my Harry's razor, of course.
You got nice Harry's razor.
Brush your teeth, too? Just to
last week I did.
Oh, well.
Whose toothbrush is that?
Toothbrush is
Oh,
laying there.
this toothbrush is for the dye. That's how it goes on the mustache.
Oh, okay.
So now, once again,
Gotcha.
Pat is going to shave off his facial hair and just leave a pencil-thin mustache and then dye it.
Yeah.
You have to. Okay, he's putting
very
on
good.
the
Shave
there.
cream. Oh,
Now, Pat, the toothbrush, is that your regular toothbrush or is that a special one just for the...
What you do is you go with an older one, Tom.
Tom, you don't
you,
use your...
You don't go with a brand new toothbrush?
you
Wow,
take a
what a
used
great
toothbrush.
question. What planning goes into the toothbrush?
Godwin's got made money, but he can't buy a $2 dye toothbrush.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, now we were talking about the fact that Josh is very... You just keep going, Pat.
Whoa, you're just going
Take
right
your time,
at it.
Take
Oh,
your time,
pro.
Pat.
All right.
Getting a nice shave.
boy.
You are really going at it. Oh, that is nice.
Probably
That's
feels
double.
good.
Yeah, it feels, yeah.
How long you been growing the beard there, Pat? How many
I guess
days?
that's been about 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
No kidding. Wow.
No, it just
Take your
dawned on
time.
me.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, it's radio, baby.
No, we got time.
You know, at
Talk
one
amongst
point-
yourselves. Have some fun. Do something.
Oh, you cut yourself.
I did?
Yeah, slow down.
Son of a...
At one point, his mustache was going to look like Groucho Marx because he's going to smear the
gosh.
black stuff on it.
Right.
Hey, Chick, this kind of looks like one of those weird experimental documentaries, and you have my favorite narrator voice. Can you please narrate the Pat Godwin documentary, please?
Every morning, Pat Godwin gets up and gives himself a nice shave before he heads into the Bob and Tom Show.
That's it. Take your time.
Yeah, get that
There we
shave,
go.
Pat.
I know how to shave, Tom.
No, you're
let
going
him shave
you're
his
going
own
far
face.
too quickly.
But he's not going against the grain. He's doing a fine... Oh,
See, you did cut
Now,
yourself.
see,
course.
you need some more foam.
Oh, you cut yourself. Pat Godwin cut himself.
He didn't cut himself. He just ran into a zit.
That was a lesion.
I don't think your chin is your chin shaved?
No,
Did you
not
miss
yet.
the whole thing?
I got
Okay.
like a billy goat thing
Foam that
going on.
baby up.
Good.
You foam it up.
Their first fight.
let's leave him alone for a second.
Could you possibly slow down? No wonder. God, you got to take your time when
Why
you
don't you
shave.
go in there and shave him so he
Yes.
does it right?
Get in there.
Shaving.
Go help him. Get in there. Come on.
Why don't you both go in there and shave your wrists?
I just laughed and cut myself again.
Yeah, okay. Now, because I shave in the shower.
And in the car.
Is that what you want me in
and
the shower,
here,
Tommy?
And later on in the day. And for dinner.
Okay,
And
now,
how many times a day do you shave?
I usually twice.
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 Here's a touch-up,
I
Christy.
do
Now,
not like to have any stubble.
I know you don't have that aggressive a beard.
No, you don't.
So you shave twice anyway.
I just don't like having... I can't pull off the so-called Don Johnson Miami Vice 1984 look.
Bet you could.
You always look great. You always have a very nice, clean-shaven face.
Okay, now...
I'd kiss it.
How's it going, Pat?
We're ready for the pencil thin part.
Now, this
so-
is the trickiest part.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going
You know
right
what?
at it.
And real quick, Pat,
Yes, sir?
if I may, the Harry's razor. One of my favorite things about them is they've got. If you kind of flip it, it's got that single razor at the top.
On the backside. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I
look at
didn't
the
know.
top of the razor. It's got that, and
Now,
that's going to make it.
You need a
Really
lot of
thin.
hot water on the razor, Pat, and you got to get
Tom
some
can't
foam up
help
there.
himself to stop telling you how to shave, Pat.
Who taught you how to shave?
Here.
My
Leave
mommy.
him alone.
I'm going to come show you where that.
My
single-
mommy.
Okay.
Josh is getting up and walking to the men's room.
Yes, the more people we have on him, the better. That's a great idea.
These close-ups are disturbing.
I know.
Hey, Pat, you got to get the soul patch, buddy.
Shut up, Ace.
You get in here.
The gloves are off. Shut up,
Yeah, don't
gosh.
cut yourself there, Josh. Now get some hot water on that baby, clean her up, and then get some foam on the
Josh
face,
just
Pat.
touched my butt.
Poor Pat.
Okay, well,
Pat.
there you go. Now, Pat, he's now getting the top. He's shaving the top half of the mustache
Oh, yeah.
off.
This is great.
What do you think? Go
job.
thinner, Tom?
Yeah,
Chick, what do you think?
Thinner.
A little bit thinner.
Daggone it, I vote one more swipe.
I do too.
I do too. I don't think it's thin enough.
Chick, one more slice.
Can we get a look direct in camera? I feel like the mirror is not giving us the best angle. I want to see, a little bit more
it
down.
needs to be thinner.
Let's not forget, though, when he dyes it, it's going to be really excellent. We might be to the point where we dye it and then trim it after that.
That's it. Yeah,
Can
slow
we
down.
do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good idea.
Josh has it.
Good idea.
Okay, Pat.
Looking good, buddy.
No,
Okay, thanks, Willie.
have you mixed this dye? Is it like
we're ready to go.
Is this like Bondo, where you have to put two parts together? And
Nope, all done. Did it ahead of time, Tom. It's called show prep.
I'm predicting that this is going to be less embarrassing than we want it to be. I think it's going to look pretty good.
You think?
Yeah. Look at it. It looks pretty good right now.
I
see,
completely agree. And Pat, this is a great shirt you're wearing. Your shoulders look big. You look like a burly guy. I love it.
Yeah, he's
Really,
right up
thank you.
with it.
I think Willie's coming on to me.
I am.
Pat is putting a toothbrush full of hair dye
Now,
onto
uh,
his
His mustache.
Now, you've dyed just the center there, so it looks like you have a...
Keep going.
You want to go? You want to go out?
Yeah.
You don't want to
end.
look like hipster Hitler. the pencil thin Hitler look.
my God.
Not good.
It's
hope-
just.
Are
it's
we
just
on in
both now.
Berlin?
I hope there's someone out there who didn't take a screenshot of that moment. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Am I still on the show?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
hipster Hitler. We don't want to see.
Jawohl. Yeah.
Keep going, Pat. So now what is that stuff? Does that have a smell to it?
Oh yeah, it smells horrible.
Oh, does it?
Oh, it does.
How viscous is it? Is it is it like toothpaste?
Right.
or-
Is it tarry? Or
I remember the Just For Men stuff smelled pretty good.
Yeah, this is a little rough.
Okay. What kind of dye are you using?
This is L'Oreal's darkest they have. It's called black.
Is this
All right.
is this designed for mustache?
Okay, now we're entering Stupidville. Yeah. From the side, it's real dumb.
I'm so sorry. This is so visual.
We get off at the exit.
This is so
And
visual.
he's bleeding like a stuck pig.
It's because he didn't use hot water. He
I
didn't
used hot water. You're just, I was nervous.
He also was shaving like he was trying to break a record.
Yeah, and he was nervous. It's the first time he's been on radio.
Okay, Pat. Let's see how it looks so far. Just give us turn toward the camera, please.
And it's my understanding that the dye will continue to get darker and darker as time goes on.
Oh, it's going to be really.
Now I have a question because the dye isn't just on the hair; it's also on your skin.
No, that comes off very quickly.
It comes off your
Trust me.
skin.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
I do this every week.
Okay.
He's very familiar with
I'm funny today.
Oh, you are. Yeah.
I'm on fire.
You are on fire. Everybody need to get up to Pat's level. That's
Oh,
what
my
we need.
goodness.
Boy, some of those close-ups, though. How does a man of your age still get pimples? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I masturbate a lot.
Masturbate
I think I'll tell you what's happening though. Pat's eyebrows are so. Do you dye your eyebrows?
No.
They're really dark.
Thank you.
Boy, Pat does seem. Did you guys fight off the air? He seems really irritated by you today.
Well,
I think
we're
whoever
done.
had the idea, maybe it was Willie or Josh.
We need to do
Once
more
the dye is
trimming
in there,
later,
then
yeah.
we'll do a little more trimming.
Yeah.
All right, I'll clean up around the edges and come in.
Okay.
Wow,
that's very
look at
nice.
Tom Selleck right there,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That is.
yeah.
Yeah, make sure that you leave plenty of dye on there. I'm
there's
so
plenty of
excited.
dye.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Okay, it's a boys' club right now. Christy had to go run a couple of errands. She's got some serious business going on. She'll be back tomorrow. We're looking forward to seeing her at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. This is Tom speaking. That's Chick McGee over there. Josh is in his native habitat, the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair. Buddy's got a stack of news there.
And it's National Nut Day.
It is.
Yes.
How about them nuts? Oh, sorry.
For all nuts?
Yeah.
Both types of nuts?
What, the left and the right?
Both
D's nuts.
nuts. Okay, thank you very much.
Macadamia nut, peanut.
There's Ace Cosby, our
Walnut.
engineer. Willie G is over there. Patty G, now I've got to explain to our other guest. We have the very, very light complexion of Tim Cavanagh joining us.
Boy.
And Tim, I have a new name if you ever want to write an autobiography.
Yeah.
The Pallor and the Glory. You are.
I like it. Okay.
Or maybe if at Halloween it could be the pallor and the gory. You could be.
You are very, very pale.
White devil. Now,
I am very, very pale.
Now I want you to look. I want you to look at Mr. Godwin, and you'll notice he has kind of a splotchy mustache. That's because he shaved it down to a pencil-thin mustache, but he currently has some kind of hair dye gel on it.
Starting to burn a little
That
bit.
has to
Wait a
sit
minute.
there for an hour.
Starting to burn, Tom.
It is.
You've got a gel on there?
No, there's a dye.
Looks like a regular mustache to me.
That's because it's fat. It's fatter than it will be when it's done because the gel is on.
It's covered the lips.
Kind of overflowing the edges there.
Right.
Into my mouth.
We're hoping for a Vincent Price, John Sayles, or not John. I'm sorry, a John Waters type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a pencil thin thing.
That's.
The idea
I don't know
here
why
is
you would
to-
do that.
The idea here is to get
Money.
the ladies after him.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because ladies, especially the really young ladies, they love pencils.
That's what Tom was telling me. They have,
Well, so
kinds
now
of
it's
writing.
time now to check in with Mr. Cavanagh on today's birthday celebration. Tim, go
Hey,
ahead.
everybody. It's time once again for Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Cavanagh. Singer-songwriter Paul Simon is celebrating a birthday. He and Art Garfunkel were together as a duo for 13 years, long enough to make it into the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest game of Simon Says ever. Because he was kind of in charge of that
Paul is
duo.
in charge. Right.
First daughter Ivanka Trump turns 39 this month. Whenever I see her and her husband Jared, they remind me of those beautiful bride and groom figurines on top of a wedding cake. Only Ivanka and Jared are way less lifelike and way more plasticky looking.
I see.
That's correct.
Okay.
Not necessarily funny, but correct. Reggae star Ziggy Marley turns 52 this month. I was thinking, if Marley Matlin married Ziggy Marley, she'd be missing out on a lot because he's a singer and she's deaf.
She wouldn't appreciate it.
That's right.
Yeah.
She would not appreciate it as much as the rest of us.
Right.
Hey, the lovable Penny Marshall would have turned 77 this month. On her deathbed, she received the last rites and then joined the angels in her new heavenly home. She was cremated, and over her ashes, the priest read from the book of Exodus, and God said unto Moses, "A penny saved is a penny earned."
Moses might way have Ben Franklin.
Because she ended up in an urn.
Yeah.
Because she was cremated. The idea
She
there.
wasn't deaf, so she could have enjoyed Marley's work.
That's a different joke altogether. Celebrating birthday number 74 is actress Suzanne Summers. Every year on the night before her birthday, women all over the world celebrate Suzanne Summers Eve. Global Jamboree of Douching. So, rapper Snoop Dogg turns 49 this month, which is roughly 7 in dog years.
You know, you said roughly. Yeah. You know that, right?
Did I say that? Did I say how that came out?
Roughly.
Turning 36 this month is singer Katy Perry. Her real name is Katherine Hudson, but she goes by Katy Perry so as not to be confused with the actress Kate Hudson, which turned out to be a smart decision both professionally and morally. I mean, Kate Hudson has slept with a ton of men. Well, Katy Perry has only slept with maybe 3/4 of a ton of men. Actress Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson, turned 63 this month, which explains why Bart is sounding shorter and shorter due to the osteoporosis.
Wow.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Turning 51 is musician Keith Urban, who, ironically, has never played on urban radio.
You're exactly right.
Odd, yeah.
Well, that is
Isn't that
ironic.
weird?
That is ironic. Yeah.
Did David Soul ever get played on urban radio?
No, but they didn't give up.
All right.
Don't give up on it, baby.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm writing that one down. Okay. Olympic figure skater Sasha Cohen is 35 this month. Back in January, she gave birth to her first child. The birth totally shocked her obstetrician, who had called her barren.
Oh, boy.
A hard mistake to explain, given that Sasha Baron Cohen has a big, thick mustache and no uterus at all.
That is true, yeah.
How about Clint Black? Did he ever make it?
Clint Black is also
Black
not
ever make it on
heard
Urban Radio?
on Urban Radio.
Clint Black,
I don't believe it's Jack Black. Turning 45 this month is actor Ryan Reynolds, best known as Deadpool in the X-Men movies. On the whole, the Deadpool franchise has underperformed, and the producers now think that the darkness of the name Deadpool turned off a lot of moviegoers. So they're hoping his new movie, Induced Coma Aquatic Center, will do better.
That is silly.
It's like he's dead.
Right. Mm-hmm. But he's...
And it's like a pool. Okay. Speaking of X-Men, Caitlyn Jenner turned 70 this month. Bill Gates is something I do once a month. I've never gotten any money from him, but I figure he'll screw up one of these months.
Sure.
See, I bill
Bill
Gates.
Bill Mr. Gates.
Celebrating his half birthday today is Tom Griswold.
How about that?
Which means he's not entitled to a whole present, just a half present, or a prez, as we call it, which he'll receive belatedly in 12 days on Election Day.
Indeed.
That's pretty clever, not funny, but Captain Marvel actress Brie Larson turns 31 this month. She won the Oscar for Best Actress in the 2015 film Room, where she played a woman who was abducted and forced to live in one room for 7 years. She got rave reviews, except from one stagehand who said she stunk. He said, "Look, if you film Brie in a room for even 2 weeks, the place is going to end up smelling pretty cheesy." Brie.
Brie.
A fact.
Because she's Brie. She's Brie.
More information.
And it's
Brie.
like,
Yeah.
I see a long wait between the Brie part and the stench part.
Well, you got to have a memory to participate in conversation. What?
Sorry.
and finally, okay, and this is going to be a little bit of a musical interlude, so you might want to turn off my background music, but have it ready because then I do the big wrap up.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Turning 72 years old this month is Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak. I don't know how you feel about him, but I'm getting just a little tired of Pat Sajak. He's been on the show for 38 years. And I wrote a little song, and it goes like this. I wish they'd take Pat Sajak off. Sajak off. Sajak off. I wish they'd take Pat Sajak off. Sajak off the air. Well, that wraps up another edition of Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. Until next time, remember, who needs a calendar when you've got a Cavanagh?
Thank you, Tim. Tim Cavanagh, by the way, is doing a special event coming up Friday, October 30th. It will be a virtual concert, Tim Cavanagh live from his office.
Woo!
It's a 30-minute stream
Just
on
like
Facebook
this.
Live.
Cool.
And you'll be accepting donations to Flood Aid, raising funds for Flood Aid Nebraska.
That's great.
Terrible flooding hit Nebraska last year, and many people are still struggling, so Tim's going to do his part. Great idea, Tim.
Yes.
And that's a
Thank
week,
you so much.
week
I
from
appreciate
Friday.
it. Exactly
Okay.
right.
I do enjoy Mr. Sajak, by the way.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't want him.
I like him. He's from Chicago. I don't mean to mention Chicago because I know Chick gets all upset every time I mention it.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. I don't know if you know that or not.
I was quite aware
Chicago.
of that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Chicago,
you.
Illinois.
Thank you very
Chicago.
much, Tim. Mr. Pat Godwin, who is
Oh,
once
my
again
Lord.
dyeing his mustache.
Wow.
How do you take that stuff off? Do you have to have
A washcloth and some soap does it. You have to really rub hard, though.
Okay. Do you think it's ready to come off, or do we have to wait a while?
I think in 10 more minutes we're good.
Okay. Now, do you have to leave the stuff on your hair the same length of time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. You're currently not dyeing your hair.
I currently had all the color taken out. Yeah.
Okay.
This adds a whole new level to him. He was trying to offer intelligent opinions, and he's got that silly. Yes, of course. Another 10 more
I
minutes.
just saw myself on the monitor.
Yeah, you look like the least hip math teacher that is
like a
desperately
Simpsons.
trying to cling to youth.
All right, who's ready for a rap session?
Now, once again, you have trimmed your mustache. The idea is to have a dark black, pencil-thin mustache.
But Boston Blackie kind.
Celebrated by the great Jimmy Buffett in his song Pencil Thin Mustache. And you have a sort of a tribute to Mr. Buffett's song.
I do. I'm on the Bob and Tom Show. Get teased constantly about my daily struggles financially. 3/4 of my paycheck goes to child support. Oh, I may be broke, but it keeps me out of court. Oh, if I get a pencil thin mustache, the John Waters kind, you'll give me $350. I'll buy my son Red Lobster, and I'd have my card declined. Oh, I may look goofy, creepy, and silly, but I can buy a round now for Tom, Chick, Josh, and Willie. Yeah. I'm gonna get a pencil-thin mustache. It's amazing what a whore I can be. I need the money to buy my son's groceries.
Very nice, Pat.
Very nice.
Pat, the goop on your upper lip has migrated to your lower lip.
Yeah, I know. It tastes horrible.
It's chemicals.
It looks like you've got the worst herpes sore that we've
While I
ever
was
singing.
singing, I got a chunk in my mouth.
That stuff may be toxic.
While I was singing, it would chunk.
I got like a little dollop.
You may
From the glorious Bob and Tom Studios. It's the Bob and Tom Show, and I know I've said this many times in the past. Don't go anywhere today, my friends. We've got something going on. Hi, Tom. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, Pat.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, Josh. Hey, Chick. Ace. Wilbur.
Chickster.
There he is, and there's my man Tom right back to him. Here we go.
Sorry, I didn't
What's wrong?
acknowledge. I'm laughing too hard. I know this is radio. Those of you watching the internet feed or the YouTube feed, we have a little experiment we've been doing with Pat Godwin, singer-songwriter, guitar player extraordinaire. We asked Pat to do some shaving and...
Man, this is ugly.
Yesterday on the Bob and Tom Show, we asked Pat to trim down his facial hair to a pencil-thin mustache and dye it jet black, and it's more than I'd hoped for. It is brutal, so gloriously hideous.
My son hates it.
You are so mean.
Dad, you look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
You don't look
You know,
ridiculous.
this may be one of his earliest memories. What do you remember when you were a boy, Jimmy? Well, I remember my dad when he had the ridiculous pencil-thin mustache.
Look, you walk into a restaurant and take your mask off, and you're the server. They will not go, look at this ridiculous man.
No, they won't.
No, they're going to go, hey, look, Fidel Castro's brother's here. Pull a little weight.
No, they'll go, let's seat this guy. Seat this guy right away. Let's get him service. That's
In
what
fact,
I
you
think.
look like the maitre d' of a fancy restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it.
All right, this way.
Yes. My name is Carlos.
Who's the guy who used to hit his face with his hands?
Oh, I forgot his
Pop. He
Oh,
popped his
yes,
mouth.
yes.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Check out Fat Zorro in booth 3.
Fat Zorro. Well,
Zorro El Gordo.
Zorro El Gordo.
or is it El Gordo Zorro? I don't know how that works.
This is not a sword. It's a breadstick.
Very like a breadstick.
Stand back.
That is right.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The Z. Remember how he used to do the Z and then their clothes would fall
I
off?
can cut that pizza.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there you go.
We put the Z in pizza. It's Zorro's Pizza.
Yeah,
This
Pat,
is Zorro's Pizza.
it's a very specific look, occupational. You could also be a gondola pilot, the people that are on the rivers with.
You know, it was okay for a couple times yesterday. I went to the drugstore for Jimmy in the grocery store. I had the mask on. I took it off in the car, and I was at a stoplight. I looked over this very attractive woman. Yes! And she went, I'm not joking.
It's a shame that the mask thing is happening because
That's the only thing that's saving me.
that is really something. Now, I have known people that had that look.
This pencil thin mustache, legitimately.
Yes. As you may recall, I was the bellboy at the Holiday Inn at Interstate 271 in Chagrin Falls, Ohio.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
One glorious
Take
summer.
my bag.
And the manager.
Magical summer.
Yes. The manager of the Holiday Inn, there was a restaurant right there in the lobby, and it had kind of a fake porch that was actually in the restaurant, but it looked like it was an outdoor, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Yes.
yeah.
Like a
You see
fake
those.
outdoor area that was
Right.
actually indoors. And the manager would sit there. He was a very rotund man, very, very big fella. And he had a pencil-thin mustache.
Yes.
Which
only looks more pencil thin the bigger the face, right?
yeah,
Sure.
it's one of those things where you say someone who's incredibly obese, but they have a beautiful hairdo, like a lady, and you go, wow, they, priorities, ma'am.
Oh, I see. Lipstick on a pig, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Lipstick on the old.
Well, in the case of this guy, and I can't say his name because he has the name of he actually has the same name as a famous person. But he had the pencil-thin mustache. And Pat,
So this comes off tomorrow at 9. That's the 2-day.
Oh, no, 2 business days. So, that's
right.
Friday and Monday.
Thursday was on yesterday.
And I
you
believe,
have to keep it for the week.
yeah, Monday
come
might
on.
be a bank holiday, and we celebrate those independently
2
here.
days.
so.
That was the bet.
now are
The
you
kid's right.
going to have to see any people before 9 o'clock tomorrow morning?
I don't think.
Do you have anything on your schedule today?
We're recording over at the shack today.
Okay.
Yeah, at 3.
God, I was hoping you had a doctor's appointment.
I might. You never know. The day is young.
That's true.
I was hoping you needed your license picture taken.
Could you imagine?
Okay, I'll tell you what, seriously, that's
we get a lot of
$1,000.
can we-
I'm not kidding. You go to the DMV, whatever it's called.
Get your replacement. Just say I lost my license.
My God, that would be so worth it.
How about we just get Pat some new headshots?
Yes, we need somehow.
That's not
get,
happening.
Like
Oh, you're going to the shack today? I'll have PJ get some shots.
You know how easy it is to take a picture of anyway. So why don't we do it? We'll do it now. This would be great. Nope, lighting's wrong. Turn the camera off.
And you know what else?
Humidity's off. Let's
I've
go.
got something that'll make this outfit because the Zorro idea is perfect. I have that, what's that thing called? That black headpiece that...
It's a
do-rag, yeah.
The
We've been saying
do-rag, which is
do-rag.
sort of like what Zorro has, right?
True.
When he doesn't have the hat on. Pat, we could put that on you in a black jacket, like a cape.
That's not happening.
Oh, why not? We got to have fun with this.
It's $1,000.
Think of it.
Wait a minute. $1,000.
Think of
That's
it as
what
a
he
ro-
said.
Yes, think of it as
That's
a
for the DMV picture.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, you're right.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
God, can you imagine how great that would be? But you'd have to keep your license for 2 years.
10.
Well, now we're going to have to up the ante. If you want to see what this looks like, I'm sure we're getting some photos on the
And
various
why the
Bob
hell
Tom's
wouldn't you?
social media platforms. There's Patty G with his pencil-thin mustache that we requested. Pat very bravely shaved off all his facial hair except the pencil-thin mustache, which he dyed jet black. Well worth a look, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be taking some photographs of that shortly. Josh, of course, is in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair, and the lady with the bangs is Christy Lee.
Yeah, they're going to go away today. I'm getting groomed.
Oh.
Yeah. You're getting groomed?
Well, you can't
Yeah.
get rid of the bangs. Once you start, you can't.
Well,
are you
no,
going to
but-
grow them out?
No, I'm just going to get them cut, so they'll be back where they should be.
Have you ever thought of non-bangs? Maybe
No,
blowing
I
it
have an
back?
ugly forehead.
Let's see it.
Okay, evidently I hit some sort of nerve.
Pull your hair back. Let's see your forehead.
No, because no.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Well, I'm
wait,
sure
no, stop.
nothing's going to happen
I have
if
to
you-
get my conductor stick,
if
guys. You
you-
know where we're going with this, right? It
is pretty Cro-Magnon.
Gosh.
Okay, thank you.
Holy hell.
Happy
You're right.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Frankenstein turned away.
I'd go with the bangs.
Yeah.
That's
Bangs
not
are-
a
you
forehead.
know what?
That's
Bangs-
a 5-head.
Bangs are
Whoa.
way cheaper than Botox. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's an excellent slogan.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
That's why I've got a
botulism is
beard.
cheaper than Botox.
Yeah.
Beard covers up your wrinkles. That's what I say. Right
Yeah,
here. Look
see?
at it.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, now, Christy,
Mind if I jump in here? I got something I would like to do.
Oh, God.
Just short, chick. It's a couple of lines.
It's just short, though.
Tribute to
is
Tim
this-
Wilson in regards to what I'm going through right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Now, once
Here we
again, you have a pencil-thin mustache,
do
dyed
indeed.
jet black.
I had a beard, but I trimmed it back. Tom paid me to do it, so cut me some slack. This might be the morning that I finally crack. Why I use jet black.
All right.
A tribute to the song Jetpack.
Of course, yeah.
Because we asked you to use the jet black hair dye on your mustache.
Boy, is it rough.
Oh, God, it looks...
Is that the problem? Is the dye making your lip uncomfortable?
A
Or?
little bit, yeah. Burn.
Why didn't you use beard dye?
Yeah, I don't
there
understand
really
that.
is a difference.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah.
Well, what
Yeah.
were you thinking?
I don't know.
It's just it's such that sort of the affectation of the pencil-thin mustache.
But
It's such a deliberate choice. You're
Yes,
right.
and you have to just love yourself so much. Just
Yes.
to spend so much time. Oh, I'm looking at myself shaving my lip for an hour.
But Josh is right. You could have used a beard dye and it wouldn't be uncomfortable. I
That's
feel
coming
bad.
off tomorrow, so.
And it works,
I
dude.
think it's the look.
7 o'clock. It's coming off.
Just keep it for the rest of
And
your life.
the name of that was called Vagina Repellent. Is that the name of the brand? Okay.
I think so.
You know, our only hope is, this would have taken a lot more planning, is to plant some beautiful woman to
Yes.
tell him
Why didn't
that
we do
looks
that?
amazing, and he'd have to keep it for the
Oh,
rest of
God, he
his
gets
life.
back to the apartment
See?
complex, and
That's
there's
the only way he'd keep it.
some
Wouldn't
lady
keep it.
going, "Hey, mister, can you help me with this?"
My gosh, you look 25 years younger. I don't know who that is, but
great.
We were just windbagged. You could go for this Halloween, Rob says, as Sheriff Buford T. Justice from Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah.
Oh, he
Very
does.
good.
Jackie
You would
does
be,
have, yeah.
See, this is the perfect time for you to do something like this. First off, you're wearing mask most of the time.
Yeah.
Also, it's near Halloween.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of excuses to keep wearing it for another week.
But I'm not.
What if every day?
2 days,
What if
$300.
every day you keep it, you get more money? And ninth day,
Wait a
it's
minute.
X
I like
amount.
it. I
10th
like
day,
it.
it's X plus 1. 11th day, it's X plus 2.
Oh.
So by Halloween, you've got a chunk of change in your pocket.
I'm happy with $300 for 2 days.
I thought it was $250.
Yeah,
Where
and
did the $300
You're giving
come
me an
from?
extra $50 for your comment earlier. When I said I wasn't cool, that cost you $50.
What if you drove up to see your mom
Oh, she'd have a heart attack.
and don't tell her?
Oh no, she wouldn't.
No, don't
That
do
wouldn't
that.
go. That wouldn't go well.
She wouldn't find it
doing?
fetching.
No, she would hate it.
She sounds like a wonderful woman.
She is a wonderful woman.
If you walked into your mom is 80s.
82.
Okay, your mom's 82. If you walked in and didn't say anything, how long would it be before she would say something?
2 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right off the bat.
Wow. Okay.
Good Lord.
She'd be livid. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sassy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with Ace, Chick, Josh. I'm Tom. There's Willie. There's Patty G and Christy Lee. And once again, Pat, bravo to you for giving yourself the pencil-thin mustache. Pat shaved it all down and dyed it jet black. He's got to keep it till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, according to the wager that we
Give
had.
me half and I'll shave it off right after the show.
Oh, no.
No.
No, just on the off chance that you meet some lovely lady this afternoon.
Wait a minute, but how are we going to pay him tomorrow?
Oh, it's
Pay him on Monday.
Pay me today.
I think he
Let
wants
the
to
man
be-
have his money for the weekend.
I think he's been pretty clear he wants paid today.
Well,
I think he
what
deserves
Josh-
to be paid today.
Thank you, Josh.
Okay. I just please have some kind of adventure today where you meet someone for the first time and you have to take your mask
I
off.
was just informed I have a video conference call with my son's teacher at 4.
Mission accomplished.
I am not even joking.
just wear a
great.
mask.
No.
No, I can't.
You could put makeup over it.
No.
Like Dan Aykroyd playing Nixon.
Yes.
Just own it.
Yeah.
Own it.
They're going to pull Jimmy out of school. His dad's nuts.
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
What
But
about
yeah,
your-
it's a deal.
What about your ex-wife?
She's
There's
going
so
to
many reasons.
Has she seen it?
No, she doesn't know about it.
Oh.
Now, would you tell her about it before, or would you just let her?
No, I tell her about it.
What if she re-falls in love with you after seeing it?
Yeah, maybe.
This could be her fetish.
Wow.
Can I take?
I think it's younger
Can
men.
this-
Can I take the under
Can
on
this
this?
show get any more dangerous today? I don't think
sorry.
so. Since when am I the one that knows what's going on.
Right now?
Josh and I were having a moment. I'm sorry. Let's see, where was I? I'll go this way. We'll start with Ace Cosby, our engineer. The voice, the man.
Hello.
Show him how you do it, Ace, just real quick.
It's time.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Women pulling off the road.
Jeffrey Toobin. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see. There's Chick McGee across the way at the sports desk.
How about you?
Then as my eyes go to the right, I see Josh Arnold at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick desk and chair. It's a set.
It is.
Then I see Jess Hooker. Now, Jess, I want you to confirm my idea. You carve a pumpkin and throw a nice necklace around it from my friend Steven Singer, and then go, hey, baby, why don't you put on your clothes and we'll...
I don't know if that voice is necessary. I like the idea. I don't know if you have to do the voice.
Okay, sorry. Christy Lee is equally disgusted. She's sitting at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Disgusting.
Have you ever used that voice in a serious tone with anyone that means a lot to you?
A gentleman never discusses this sort of thing. This is Tom speaking.
Yes, buddy.
Since a gentleman's not available, I'll talk. And then my son, Willie G, is right there. Hey, Willie.
Can we get a bucket that says "Hey Baby" on it? And whenever he's gross, I can puke in it. Hey Baby bucket. I mean, that is the most disgusting thing.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Then there's Mr. Pat Godwin.
Hi.
Now, Pat, interestingly enough, you have had serious relationships, long-term relationships with several women that all have the same first name just by chance.
Yeah, Kim.
You talk about it often. You actually had a Kim tattoo covered up with a rather amateurish bat signal.
Yeah.
And then you
That
met...
he still has on his body.
Then
that
you met
criticized.
yet another Kim. Just out of curiosity, you don't have to say which Kim or which. Did you ever have a little name for one of your? Was it always Kim, or would you say baby or lover or darling,
sweetie, Kimmy,
Sweetie.
stuff like that. Typical stuff, honey.
Because you're a very creative guy. I was wondering if you had
thank you.
anything very special.
No, nothing very special.
Have you ever written a song for any of them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we must.
He wrote a song for a girl he met at CVS a couple weeks ago. Remember that? Of course he wrote a song.
The one I wrote about my ex, you'd have to bleep a lot of that. No. Yeah, I wrote a lot of stuff.
Lovely woman. You just didn't hit it off
No,
necessarily.
we are getting along great now, yeah.
Oh, she's
We
bright,
really
just
are.
like you. She's made a few mistakes.
Well, she made a big one, but
One of her mistakes can talk.
wait a minute. That's not...
Running around, we can't get that mistake to stay in school. I don't know. Never mind.
No, not that one. Yeah.
I was way out
Yeah,
there.
you're. I was making fun of my friend Pat.
Yeah.
She's not his son.
Right. Of course not. Now, where were we? We promised. Oh, this is a thing that I thought you'd like, Josh, because you are a big fan of scary movies. I am not. I get terrified at scary movies, so I don't even go to them.
I'm not a fan either.
And I do get scared, but I love it.
I don't mind being scared. I just don't like the gore. When they flipped to the gory, not
Gotcha.
my thing.
Gotcha.
But if you've ever wondered which horror film is the scariest, there apparently is a scientific answer for you.
Huh.
A team working with Broadband Choices in the UK curated a list of the 50 best horror films ever made and had study participants watch the movies while wearing heart rate monitors. Scott Derrickson's, should I say who? Well, I just gave it away, but
I was watching this one last night.
is it on your top 5 list?
It's not, but
Sinister.
Yeah.
Sinister was deemed the scariest out of all 50 films.
It's a
Josh.
creepy one.
I've never even heard of it.
Viewers experiencing the greatest difference in heart rate at 32% from an average resting heart rate of 65 beats per minute versus 86 BPM while watching the movie.
Can you say what it's about without ruining
Sinister.
I can. Ethan Hawke is a true crime writer, and he moves into a house where a true crime happened, and he discovers these videos, these sort of Super 8 films, and he rigs a projector and he watches them, and as he watches them, he realizes they are videos of murders that have taken place in that home, and there's a demon that appears in every video, and he's trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
At the biggest jump scare, Josh, viewers experienced a spike of 131 beats per minute.
Wow.
Yeah. The second place film, do you want to read your list and I'll tell you?
These are the 5, well, I have 7 written, but I'll
Okay.
these are the movies that scared me the most when I first saw them.
Okay.
The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Love Story.
Prince of Indiana.
You watched that, and Ally McGraw's such a bee in that movie.
Hey, this is his list, not yours.
Sorry, I was just...
Gandhi, the guy wouldn't eat.
Hey, ladies.
Gandhi 2.0. This time he had a sandwich. I'm sorry, so what was the first one?
The Exorcist.
That's your
Exorcist.
scariest?
Oh, this is in no particular order.
Okay.
But it's absolutely one of the scariest movies I've ever seen.
I think he asked you to do it in order.
That doesn't matter. Go ahead.
You're flying in the face of Mr. Griswold.
Halloween, the 1978 Halloween, Insidious, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien, and Ju-on, which is a Japanese horror film.
How do you spell it?
J-U-O-N.
Oh.
And it became The Grudge here in America. But
Gotcha.
I didn't give you the biggest story of the day, Christy, because I forgot to print it.
Of course.
Can I give you the teaser on it?
God, my
Please.
Yes, yeah.
We don't have to. Well, the teaser involves...
And if you were as organized as you think you are, we could really get some work done.
the show would last 20 minutes.
There you go.
Tiger King, a tiger, Tiger King.
Damn.
Tiger King.
Damn.
There's a little bit of a delay there.
Tiger King.
It's not...
What is it? It doesn't recycle quick enough?
No, I hit it, and
Damn.
there's somewhat of a delay. So I
Okay.
have to guess.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's OJ, of course, commenting.
Damn.
That's,
There was an incident with Jeffrey Toobin.
the distinguished attorney
Yes.
and writer.
Author.
Debater who has written a great he wrote a great book about O.J. Simpson among many others, and he's been covering, of course, Supreme Court stuff for years.
Yeah.
He was part of a Zoom meeting apparently with the New Yorker, and I believe it was it CNN where he's on the staff there, and apparently he left his camera on, was going through some personal motions, if you will. And was actually seen by everyone else on the call.
Oops.
Wow. Yeah, so he's taking a leave of pork. That's so embarrassing.
So they were.
Oh, yeah.
They were probably trying to tell him Jeffrey. But did he have was it muted, or he couldn't hear them?
Jeffrey.
Well, if he was doing it for TV, I imagine he would be using headphones. So you take the headphones off, and then you got no audio, right?
Yeah, maybe so.
He was on the phone, though, right?
He was on the phone, they said.
So they were in the middle of
They were in a meeting, weren't they?
doing a Zoom meeting with
They
a
were
bunch
doing
of
a
people.
rehearsal
Well,
for
those
the
are-
election.
Those are so
Election night.
universally boring that I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people probably are doing that during these Zoom meetings.
Who knows when the love bug is going to strike?
That's right. Remember the one we had in, I think it was in South America, where the guy was going at it with the gal in
With
the
the
back?
secretary, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the same situation.
He
Well, maybe
thought his camera was muted.
Maybe he was just waiting to caught. Maybe he just has no sense for authority.
Wait, no what?
Maybe he just wants to get caught.
Oh,
maybe he has no.
See, the word, let me, Willie, real quick. The word caught, C-A-U-G-H-T.
Yeah,
Oh, did I sneak an N in there? Is that what I did?
No, you had a very shorter word. 4 letters, starts with C.
One might graduate Laude.
Yeah.
Just going to leave it there.
Caught Laude, which is what happened to him. Interesting enough.
Ah, yeah.
But, the point of this is that he wrote the most famous expose about O.J. Simpson, and O.J., of course, now that he's on Twitter and is one of the few free murderers running the streets of this great country. O.J.
He's not the only one. It's been
Like
pointed
everyone
out.
else in this world thinks that everything they think is so interesting that they are on Twitter constantly, which is ruining everything in the world. And here is Juice.
Damn, Jeffrey Toobin. At least Pee Wee Herman was in an X-rated movie theater.
Timely.
Theater.
Just saying.
I gotta tell you what, I kind of agree with OJ.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute.
You were on the wrong side of history, pal.
No, I mean, I think OJ's kind of making a pretty funny joke. Jeffrey Toobin's dealing with people from CNN. At least, when you're cranking it, at least Pee Wee was looking at pornographic movies.
I don't know. Have you seen news ladies lately? They're the hottest women on television.
Hey, OJ, I think I need some help over here. Hey, Dad, did you just say that you agree with O.J. Simpson?
Damn.
Yeah.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.